Hi everyone, it's Josh from Dungeon Boys, welcoming you back for another episode of adventure as we play through The Wild Beyond the Witchlight. In our last episode, our party shrank down to pixie proportions, enjoyed a cucamelon sandwich, and introduced Rusty to his first bath. What secrets will we uncover, and what adventure will we find? Join us as we explore more of The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
And she hands the bottles to you and she says, I hope this fixes your ailment.
This is named after my brother. Quit your stinking. I'm sure it will. I will report back to you.
That's what you smell like. You know when someone's been drinking ale all night?
Yes.
And then they've drunk so much they need to vomit. And
Yes.
they go outside and they vomit into the latrines. But people have also been peeing after the ale drinking. That's what you smell like.
You smell like that guy.
Baked in the sun for about 3 hours.
But no more, won't have to worry about that no more of it.
I hope not. Let's give it a shot. Let's see if this stuff is up to snuff.
I feel like we should gather a crowd and punch tickets for people watching this. The man what's never been washed.
40 years.
She watches you leave with the most genuine, I never meant to offend you look. Like she just was trying to be as nice as possible as you leave.
You're going to jump in some water. It's going to be like tossing in a Jell-O pack. It's like just gels.
Like a bath bomb. Just start with chunks and stuff. Start foaming off.
As you walk away, everyone else has gathered with Honeymint and Starbug to talk about the end of the hide-and-seek game, and Honeymint says, Well, it looks like it was you, Prince, Sorry?
Can I wash while this is happening?
Or do we want to, act out the washing and everything?
If you would rather wash while this is happening, that's fine.
Yeah, I can't think of anything funny for that, so let's just say the washing happens.
Yeah, let's just say you guys go do your wash somewhere private while this conversation happens.
I still remember the
He
screaming.
says, Puddlemud, you had a wonderful hiding spot in the cucamelon field, and we're very proud of you. You won. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a good job.
What did I get?
She gives you a packet of pixie dust. She pulls a packet of pixie dust out of her pocket, and she says, Here, if you ever find yourself in a jam, this pixie dust might be able to get you out. Or if you just want to have a good time floating around like a pixie.
If you want to have a good time, you know what I mean?
We are off the rails.
We are.
No, I take it. Well, thank you. That's pretty cool.
You're so welcome. And thank you all for all those tips and tricks about the making ourselves more interesting. We'll try to add more games in hide and seek. It's a little bit antiquated. Maybe we'll do explosive dodging or something exciting like that.
Giant pine cone ride. It'll be a big hit. Yeah, Swans ain't got nothing on a pine cone.
Also, we were not very bad at the hot dog stealing. We might try to work that into it.
Well, I don't know if that would be so much an attraction. You know?
Well, I mean, everybody come down, get tiny, hang out with the pixies, have a few drinks.
Lose your food.
Steal a hot dog?
Go steal a hot dog. It sounds like a good time to me.
Yeah, but what happens with all the hot dogs?
When you turn big, you eat 'em.
Well, yeah, we give them back. Or that. Or when you turn big, you eat them. Or, yeah. We'll figure it out.
There's somebody over at OSHA going, no.
We appreciate your help, but if my watch is correct, your timer is about to go off. You're about to be big again, so we would ask that you walk back over to the entrance before you kill us all.
I fly that way. Burning up my minute.
I
Right.
am taking a bath.
This will be good.
like a little dish.
I guess I'm in the dog's water bowl. I mean, that's the only place I was given to bathe.
I know you usually give out the pixie dust for people that win, but could we also get pixie dust since we gave you tips and tricks of how to be better at your things, I guess?
Honeymint says, Mr. Bugbear, as much as I like you, pixie dust doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, it grows on us.
It's a vine, more likely.
I'm sorry. I'm going to have to keep the rest of my pixie dust to myself.
Understandable. I was just saying. Okay.
Hey, you know what? We know Gritskong once said, you miss every shot you don't take.
Okay.
You're not familiar with that famous pixie pup player?
Yes, wise words. Yeah, we've heard that. Yeah.
I should head out soon before I kill all of y'all.
Okay.
And then get bigger.
Have a pleasant rest of the carnival. It was fun finding you.
Yeah, good to meet everybody. Hey, if we decide to come back later, is that cool?
Oh yeah, that's fine. Just punch your ticket again.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
We're not running a charity. Have a good rest of the carnival.
What does punching a ticket do? We've already paid to get in.
Zing.
Funding allocation. For those of you who don't watch on YouTube, that was me doing poot face at Zenas.
Because
Blowing a
he dumb.
raspberry. Shut up.
Shut up, please.
Hey, has anybody seen Rusty around here?
As you say that, as you see that, or say that, the three of you who are at the entrance grow big again, and
Whoa.
everything's fine. And you hear Jeremy Plum say,
Well, fellas, y'all have a good old time down there.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good there, Mr. Jeremy.
Where's
It's all good.
Rusty?
"Roll perception."
Wait, where's my...
22.
Oh, Lord.
So now that I've washed half of the dirt off, I have a little tiny bottle of shampoo.
No!
This is the only perception roll I want to fail.
Does it grow with me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Oh, dang it.
If you're holding it, yeah.
Yeah.
I got 6, so.
Okay.
Can I lie?
No, you can't lie about your rolls.
I got 17.
Okay. Oh yeah. So
I don't want to see
So
it.
yeah. So all of you.
I'm well aware of me.
All of you look behind the tree that the one pixie is sitting in, which is kind of a normal sized tree. You look behind that tree, and in the kind of like surrounded by little shrubs, which is what the smaller trees would have been, is a little old green baby. Little old green baby Yoda. Sitting in the trees.
Really old.
Washing my body.
Who has just realized that he is now big at the end of at the end of his bath. Next to him is a
With
small,
no sense of fear.
Oh, yeah.
next to him is a small pug licking the water off of his body.
Is there like a tree like tastefully growing right
Yes.
in front of me?
There it is.
Covering up the little goblin.
The little goblin.
Well, that was over quickly. Hello everyone.
Hello.
Rusty, what are you doing?
I'm washing.
Who taught him that word?
I don't know.
I heard it a couple times while I was here. No one really explained it, but I took my armor off and knocked some of the chunks out of it. And then all the stuff that was underneath, if it didn't stick on too hard, I kind of scraped it off. And now I'm applying this, it's some kind of stink salve.
It's called soap, Rusty. It's called soap.
Yeah, it's soap.
The water, we see like a dead squirrel floating around. All kind of like sticks and stuff. Yeah. Do you like being clean? You seem like you're a bit lighter weight.
I smell so many new things now. Like there's other things here.
Right.
Something smells delicious.
That hot dog's probably over there.
Ooh, yeah, hot dog. I'm gonna pick it up.
Everyone notices that you don't smell rusty as bad anymore.
Nice.
I'm gonna put my armor and stuff under one arm and grab the hot dog and walk over to them. I'm gonna keep eating the hot dog while I walk over.
Are you buttoning?
Rusty. Rusty. You gotta put your clothes back on, man.
We're trying to lighten the mood here, man.
Oh, okay.
You don't want to scare anybody with that thing.
Yeah. Could you
I'm not holding your hot dog. I'm not holding your hot dog.
I like grab it with my extended claws so my fingers don't actually have to touch it. I'm just gonna hold it there, like with 3 fingers. Just.
I'm gonna put my armor and stuff back on.
You successfully do that.
Cool.
Your armor is on.
From the book, he's just putting it on like one button at a time, just daring everybody to say something.
Your armor is now on. Your nudie pickle is now no longer visible. Your hot dog is inside you. And the Pixie Kingdom is finished with. Jeremy Plum bids you a polite farewell. Thank you guys so much for coming to the Pixie Kingdom. I hope to see you again.
Rusty watched it. It's like a toxic waste. It's like yellow tape saying "Do not cross." Hazard area.
Rusty did mention that we could possibly get one of those potions for a punch. Could we?
And a little sprinkle of dust, too.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, got any grease for my palms? And he holds out his tiny pixie hand.
I left a good bit of grease down there.
It's just like,
Not that kind.
I do have money.
I got some money. How much grease we talking?
How much grease you got?
I got 8
So-
8 worth of grease. 8
ironically,
greases.
I have an oil flask. So
Wait, does he mean money?
Pour it all out.
He does.
Okay.
I got
130.
35.
Don't tell him that.
Oh, I wasn't.
Why do you have 130?
You don't want to give him all of it.
You know the dice things that gives you at the Fight Club that randomizes your money? I got 130.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Did you
plus
buy
the money
equipment?
that
But you're
we
supposed
got
to
from the
use that
carnival.
money to buy your gear.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
give yourself the standard equipment.
You can
rate.
get
Oh,
you can get a lot of money though and buy gear and still have some left over.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna put. How much did you say you were doing?
I'm asking, like, I'm trying to negotiate with him because I want a set of this stuff as well for each of us. So, 8. How much? Eight grease.
Let's not insult the man. Let's give him 10 gold pieces.
I'll roll charisma.
I won't.
Yeah, roll a
I won't do that.
roll charisma for us.
15.
A 15. Let's see.
I'm not putting on an act here, sir.
He
Take it or
doesn't.
leave
He
it.
doesn't want to give it away. Ooh, he nat 20. He says, "Make it 15 for a bottle."
That comes with the powder. I need to roll again.
Yeah, I'll give you a powder. Yeah.
That's a fair deal. I'll give you 15.
I'll
Fair
give you
treat.
15.
Oh, hold on now. 15 for one bottle.
And the dust.
You want me to give away more of my bottles? I'm gonna need a little more than that.
I feel like this should be like some back alley kind of transaction we're doing here.
15 from each of us for a bottle.
You ain't
for
buying a
each.
bottle, brother.
I'm punching my ticket for a bottle. You're
We're
supposed to give me
all
the bottle
punching the
anyway.
ticket too.
How about this? Catman gets his bottle for free. For 15. The two of y'all 15 and a ticket punch. I'm trying to get a little more budget for my pixie homies down there.
I want to help out the Pixie homies. I got you.
All right. He holds out his puncher in his hand.
How much do you want from me? 15?
15 gold pieces in a punch.
Gotcha. I'm going to give him 15.
Now, y'all know we still friends. I just trying to do business here.
Understandable.
That makes sense. Yes, of course.
He punches your ticket
Through your
and
hand.
jangles some gold pieces in his hands. Ooh. Which are very large. He's a big pixie. He's like a pixie grown to normal size to help welcome people into.
So they do have those potions.
Conversion pixie.
Yeah.
To the pug. Away.
Now you, Mr. Bugbear.
Oh, I thought. Yeah.
He punches your ticket quickly and takes your money. Oh my god. He's so happy.
I've never had this much in my life.
He holds out his hand. Alright, cat boy.
Oh, yeah, give it to him.
Okay.
All right.
He takes it and he says, "You got a deal." And he takes out 3 bottles of shrinky juice and he tosses them your direction.
Shrinky juice.
Oh,
The
my
tea
bad.
Kitty
My
needs his powder.
bad. My bad. And he takes out a couple of Ziploc bags. No, I'm just kidding. He just takes out a few pouches that are tied up with a little golden twine and tosses them at you guys for your powder.
I like it how you made it more fantasy based, but
It's still essentially what
it was still
Yeah.
I hurt my nose when I did that trick earlier
Ooh.
because this one's kind of blocked up, so I didn't want to participate.
I mean, you want.
Sorry.
No.
It doesn't tell you how much it costs.
What?
The money or the armor.
How much the money costs?
Oh.
How much the money?
Oh,
It would when
it's
you
on
built
the
your
table.
character.
Huh?
It's on like the gear table.
Yeah,
you can go back
Fight
and do
Club,
that
it'll-
later.
it'll pop
Okay.
up.
I would like 1 money, please.
How much does 1 money?
Mick, were
cost?
you weren't trying to get in on that?
Nope,
You're
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm
All right.
good.
He's not trying to do that.
All right, y'all. Now y'all go with the rest of the carnival. Now I ain't trying to do no more bribery. Y'all have a good, enjoyable evening. I appreciate all this money. Y'all have a good old time.
Weren't we the one that was bribing you?
Yeah, that's why he said he's not.
I'm saying I
doing
don't-
it.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought
sounds
you
good.
were.
Hey,
I thought you were
hey,
saying that
Yeah.
you.
No, yeah. I don't want to participate in no more bribery.
Okay.
You know.
Thanks so much. You know, we see other people looking for a good time. We'll send them this way. You know, with the pug and the sandwiches and the hamster. And
Victim of bribery.
I appreciate that very much.
yeah, no problem.
Y'all keep it crispy now. Y'all walk.
Always
Y'all-
crispy.
Is that from
This
Troll
bunch.
Huh?
Is that from Troll Hunters, Keith?
No, I have no idea what Troll Hunters is.
It's a show. That's what they say. They say
Okay.
crispy
Oh, my
all
bad.
the time.
I'm sorry.
Guillermo del Toro.
I didn't mean
Yeah.
to steal.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my armor actually rattles. Like the links actually move against each other now.
Nice. Okay, you guys are free of the Pixie Kingdom, and you're free to do whatever else it is you want.
We've escaped, thank God!
We have spent definitely an hour in the Pixie Kingdom, at least in
Yeah.
showtime, and unfortunately, as far as helping you with this heist, they didn't have a lot they could do.
Well, we got the tiny powder.
That is
Yeah,
true.
this
They
is
stole
true.
a hot dog.
I've got a pretty good idea of what I want to pitch for it.
Okay. What is now, at this point, it is time-wise, you are now entering hour number 7.
Twilight.
You have 2 more hours left.
Wait, is that so? The coloring of that's like dusk then night. Is the crowning of the Witchlight Monarch? Is that at dawn?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
Well,
here
we
all
just-
night, baby.
Wouldn't it be at like 5? Because we just left the Big Top Extravaganza before coming here. are you saying
Yeah,
that
you're
we-
right. I'm so sorry. You're starting your 6th hour. I'm looking the wrong way. You're right. That's my bad. And I even have that marked here. That's correct.
Dummy.
Well,
Yeah.
fellas, looking around, I mean, there's the Hall of Illusions. I think I see that Candlefoot fell over there. We got the snail. We did the snail.
We haven't done the Feasting Orchids. We haven't done the Gondola Swans. Staff area seems like a pretty good ride.
We're right.
Yeah,
Right.
in there.
Right? And I'm curious to check out this ticket booth.
We're
Wait,
right
Keith,
next
will
to
you
Bubble Pop.
move?
I will.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing.
Bubble Pop, Pee Pop.
Yeah, we can. we could. I mean, there's
Now,
honestly
that's
not
a fairy
much.
name for you.
I'm not particularly interested in the Feasting Orchid. That sandwich was kind of refreshing, although, yeah, it's good.
Less
Hey, you
filling
went out in
now.
the field. Were they really 67 feet long?
They were about 3 inches long.
So they were close. They were
Yeah, close, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
same thing.
I mean, I guess technically in pixie feet, that is like 6 or 7 feet. But
What?
We did the dragonfly. We didn't do the feast or the carousel or the
Oh,
bubble
I was
pop
waiting.
teapot.
we're here. We may as well go to the Bubble Pop Teapot.
What do you think, Eric?
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Is that really what you want to do?
Doesn't seem like that's what you want to do, boy.
What do you want to do?
Are you sure you want to go to that teapot?
What?
Getting some divine interference here.
You sure you don't want to go to the carousel?
Bubble pop.
Carousel sounds like a good idea. Is that what you want, Eric?
I'm fine. I'm fine with that.
I think
Guy
Eric
over
wants to go
there,
to the
bubble
carousel.
pop looks kind of shady. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it could be like
I
the
feel
Pixie
this
Kingdom, like we did.
Force of going towards there.
I think that's excitement.
As you look over at the Bubble Pop Teapot, it looks really boring, dudes. I'm so sorry. Like, as when
This
you
is
look
where pine
like,
cones been laying
like,
as pine cones.
I know the pixie people were
curious.
like, this place kind of is not the vibe because people are not really loving it here. The Bubble Top Teapot, you're seeing people go in there and like they go into the bubbles and they float around the top of the town. You know, you guys are the carnival. You guys have done that on the Dragonfly ride. They're excited inside the bubble or whatever, but whenever they leave, they're like, oh, this was just like the Dragonfly ride. Just to be clear, you guys are leaving the Pixie Kingdom. You're over here on the western side of the carnival. You got about 3 hours left in the night. purists will say, Mr. Keith / Tank, Mister, you've been really giving him way too much time. We just playing a game.
We playing
Don't
a
be
game.
mad. We just playing a game, and I
Get
hope
up
you
in
loved
there.
it.
Join us.
We
I'm
got,
mad.
I mean, if you think we're funny at all, you've really been enjoying the last couple episodes, right?
Because we've been extra us today.
Yeah, we've been all over it. Also, I'd like to make it clear if you're watching on YouTube, from what I'm seeing in the monitor, this definitely looks like it's a mesh shirt. I promise it's not.
You can't see his nipples.
You may not feel that way. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if every time I stream in this shirt, everyone is thinking like, "Why are you wearing that
Well, no.
mesh shirt?"
Chainmail.
If you look over at your what is that? Your left arm, you can see how it hangs out, and the color is still there, even
Right.
though the arm
Yeah.
won't be there.
Yeah. So there you go. Check
Just
it out.
guys, pay attention.
Just pay attention. God, just pay attention, viewers.
Next time, I'm sorry about this time, but next time you'll actually have a chainmail shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
next time.
Yeah.
So you have to. So to really take this lesson to heart.
C920s.
Maybe.
They came up on sale on the Build a PC sales thing the other day.
Okay.
They probably still are on sale.
All right, we'll check it out. In the meantime, you guys are leaving the Pixie Kingdom. You are free to do as you please. You are alone. In a crowd. The four of you.
Yeah, I kind of like the Pixie Kingdom. I don't see why they don't get much more attention than that.
It's because they're small.
You might be right, but I mean, still, like, it was fun.
It was
legit.
definitely more interesting than some of the other stuff here.
Yeah.
Like, Palasha just made Palasha noises while she flipped around in the water. But I guess the swans are more the attraction over there.
It could be. Oh no.
Unless you're Candlefoot.
Oh yeah, haha.
So where to now, fellas?
Oh, the carousel looks pretty good. Haven't been over there.
All right. Yeah. I hadn't seen the carousel. Let's do the carousel. I wonder if they got like little ponies and dragons and hippolophodons and stuff you can ride on.
Loxodon.
Maybe.
It is the only
Such a
ride.
risk.
Well, dragonflies, bubbles,
Gondola swans.
and yeah, I guess never
The
mind.
mystery-
And the mystery mine. That's
Sorry.
a literal
I think
roller
the
coaster.
mystery mine's probably the real ride.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get the boogie in that way.
All right. So
I still want to ride the monkey at the Calliope, but
Dude, that's weird.
So you guys walk across the carnival together. People are now noticing you as you walk across the carnival. They're like, "Oh, there's that guy who flew across." Or is that they don't know? They don't recognize you as the guy, the big fat guy, because you're not still walking. But there are those guys that caught that one fat guy. Did
all
he
makeup.
die?
All makeup.
Is he dead? Where's the big fat guy at?
Yeah, because they would know them two.
Yeah, they would
And
know.
you.
And me.
Throwing the jerky.
Right.
That's the jerky man.
Yeah, so like,
You reach critical
dude,
mass.
that boy knows how to jerk.
Listen, I walk over to the guy. Listen, you
Yeah.
can't say
I
that.
can't say that. I'll say what I want, sir. It's a free country.
Throat jerk in his mouth. It's not a country.
It's a free country. I voted for just
Turns around as a MAGA hat.
No, none of that happens. But people do see you, and they're like, "Oh, look at those! That's those guys. They perform the feats of strength, and oh, did you see how they threw him? Oh, I saw it. And like, people are noticing you. You guys kind of have a bit of a fandom
So
as you walk across.
as a person
Does
who
anyone
is
recognize me?
like taking their life to not being noticed, I'm like just like I'm kind of like starting to wave at people like, hey,
Yeah.
okay, hey, yeah.
Did you become
This
this guy
guy.
again?
No.
Watch me use your child.
People are noticing you. In the distance, through the crowd, you can see Kettle Steam, the Kinku, who is in line for another hot dog, and she like looks over at you and gives you kind of a thumbs up or whatever, like a hello, how do you do? Just to let you know that she's always watching. She's checking you out,
The
paying
laughter
attention.
of fairies heard on the wind.
She didn't
Yes.
steal that hot dog?
Huh?
She didn't steal the hot dog?
She didn't steal the hot dog she was eating.
So everyone's just letting that Kinku just... Oh, no one... okay.
No one knows she's stealing stuff.
Yeah,
No one actually knows the opinion. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only rumors, and it's the rumors that are passing around are mostly among people who work at the carnival, and no one. I mean, she's not the only Kinku here as well.
Okay.
She could have changed clothes or whatever. But good call, good thought. So you guys are walking to the carousel, and you guys get over to the carousel, and I think you will enjoy your time here.
In other words, you
Enjoyed it
better.
so far.
Everywhere.
You better.
All right, to the carousel. A procession of wooden unicorns stands motionless on a circular wooden platform. Fairgoers clamber onto the unicorns' backs, and a female centaur sets the ride in motion. The unicorns shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight of their riders.
Hey, this looks pretty good. Yeah, right?
Nice simple entertainment. Might be kind of relaxing, opposed to some of the other things that we've done.
Little less sketchy than a dragonfly, right?
I wonder how fast it goes. You think the horses move at like actual horse speed?
That'd be cool. That'd be interesting.
I don't know, Rusty. I mean, you could ask him.
I'm sure I could add some extra horsepower.
What do you think, Eric?
Is the laugh track? Sorry, I was about to ask. Is the laugh track over? Can we keep going?
Yes.
Let's give it a few more
we
minutes.
can.
That was a doozy.
I think I'm gonna just sit down for this.
You don't want to get on the horses?
Why don't you sit down on the ride?
That's a good point.
Why
Take
can't
the
I
load
just
off.
sit
While y'all are
somewhere
discussing,
else and
I'm
not waste
getting in
my
line.
punch?
Because cool things always end up happening to you when you sit alone.
That's why I'm gonna sit
You-
alone.
You almost captured the thief the first time, and then almost the second time because you were just doing your own thing.
And don't forget about the blue dwarf-haired dude.
That was
Dwarf-haired dude.
That was the Kinku in disguise, wasn't it?
Although it wasn't.
Was it?
Yeah, the kid and the fat man were the Kinku.
No, we're talking about the blue-haired dwarf.
When y'all were doing the
from
butterfly, dragonfly, I saved a blue-haired dwarf.
Oh yeah, the guy who fell off. No,
That was
oh
the
yeah.
because remember, Kettlestein was the one who
ran off.
I didn't know he.
disturbed
I didn't know
the
he was the one that
dragonflies.
filled.
I completely forgot. I join Eric in line. Meek in line.
Okay.
I'm watching you, boy.
Him is him.
I'm gonna be in line.
All right, you guys are all standing in line. As you're in line, waiting for the carousel to stop this time, the centaur lady walks past you. She is a centaur on
You think she's
whenever horses are like brown and white, kind of painted. Do you call them painted or are they calico? I don't know.
Calico's cat.
Yeah, it's painted.
Okay, what does calico mean?
Modeled.
It's like juice.
That's Brindle.
He's
It's like a
brindle.
brindle. So.
Oh, really?
Calico is usually associated
It's
with
like
cats.
patchy.
Okay, so she is a brown and white painted horse on the bottom. On the top, she also has the same coloration on her skin or whatever. She has dark hair that's in a very pretty braid. She's got kind of big horsey ears instead of regular ears, and she's wearing her, butterfly wings on her back. She's very pretty. But I'll show you an image of her if you're watching on YouTube or if you're any of the Dungeon Boys in the room.
She would not be calico.
That's painted.
Calico is predominantly white with red and black patches.
Very well. Okay.
What he said.
Is that like just fairy lights?
You
It's
look
hard
that
to
up
see.
in
Is
your
that?
floating
Is she
book.
holding a light whip?
From my photo.
I think that's just
Prince-
supposed to be
the
something
Prince would know,
that
'cause
makes
he's a cat.
the
Okay.
But
pictures
he's
look
more
pretty.
tabby.
Well,
Just
our
effect.
wings that pretty?
No.
Your wings are that pretty, yeah. Somewhat.
Not yours.
Not mine.
Yours are
Mine are
cardboard.
way prettier than
But
that.
as she
Cheap
walks by,
cardboard.
she addresses the people in the, she's walking by you, and she notices your kind of non-homogeneous group, obviously talking to one another, and saying, "I'm watching you," and whatever, whispering to one another, and she says, "Well, hello, y'all. Welcome to the carousel at the Witchlight Carnival."
Thank you.
Yeah, sounds good. You had any fatalities today, or
No fatalities today. Y'all having a good time?
Mm-hmm.
So far,
Okay, all right. Well,
Got
Yeah.
this man a bath.
got him a bath, did you? You needed a bath.
Oh, I took a bath.
apparently, I was told I did.
Hmm.
I wasn't aware of it myself, but if everyone else is in agreement, I'm willing to change my mind on things.
If I could be candid, I could probably use a bath. To be honest with you, kind of hard to wash yourself in my state, Are you?
Rusty,
You're not that bad.
Oh well, thank you. That's kind of you. That's mighty kind, mighty kind.
Rusty, you can't go around just sniffing people like that.
Why?
Never
Especially
mind.
females.
It's rude and
Yeah.
creepy.
Oh, I don't care.
I gotta love a man who sticks to his guns. What brings y'all to the carnival tonight?
Well, we heard a lot about this carousel ride. Want to check it out? So.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So what is it? You punch a ticket and it takes a ticket to get on?
Yeah, just one ticket punch to hop on the carousel.
How long does it last?
Lasts a little while.
Just a little bit?
A couple minutes.
About one ticket punch worth. I hope this is a good ride to really. I mean, I don't know what could top the Pixie Kingdom as an attraction here.
Yeah, Pixie Kingdom was pretty neat. I mean, you got anything that's real tiny that normally ain't tiny, or anything real big that's normally not real big?
No, just I mean, it's a carousel, my friends. I'm
gonna try it out.
Y'all are being quite rude, actually, because
No, this is a witch-like carnival. These are legitimate questions here.
Hey, I understand it. You know, this is pretty benign. A lot of times people can't. Whenever you look like I do, people can be a little bit rude.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
We're not trying to be rude. We're just.
That's understandable.
No, I'm saying that y'all hadn't said anything about my appearance, and I'm saying that the real rude people will say stuff about the way I look. So I don't mind. Y'all just kind of enjoying the carnival, I assume. What brings you here? Y'all are a real hodgepodge group. What binds you? What brings you? Why are y'all together? Little goblin, little cat man, big old bugbear, and a old feller.
We were here for the big top extravaganza.
we all lost something.
You lost something
Here at the carnival.
As far as we know.
As far as
y'all lost something here at the carnival.
Yeah.
Fairly
frequent occurrence. Sorry.
So y'all are here undercover and in cahoots?
No cahoots or nothing. It was we're just looking around.
This is most of us just felt the calling.
Compelled.
We lost what we lost, and as you know, the Witchlight Carnival doesn't stay in one place and it never returns to the same place for 8 years.
Right.
So in increments of 8 years ago, we've all lost something, and this time when the carnival rolled around, we all felt the pull.
The pull.
Tell me, have you ever lost anything here?
No, not here. And then roll a perception check. Perception or insight or whatever. Yeah, roll an insight check.
I don't do insight. My character does not assume anyone would ever lie to him.
Nope.
Roll insight.
Back at it, boys. I got a 5.
Yeah, I got a 5 too.
15.
Eric, you can tell that something is making her. Sorry. Sorry, I looked up at the TV and I noticed that the mouse was on top of the recording button.
Oh, you didn't know.
And it was great. It was all the same, and I thought it wasn't recording. Sorry.
I was wondering why you made the I'm afar in Malaysia face.
Dang it, Eric, you can tell by the way she answered that question that something is troubling her, and thinking about losing something and you asking this line of questioning is something is troubling her.
It's not just us that's seeing her, right?
I mean, there are other people around, but she's definitely at this conversation. You know, everybody else just kind of has this air of like blasé. I wear my wings and I'm here at the carnival, and I'm just kind of normal. But nobody's really paying attention to this conversation. They're all
don't threaten this lady.
High on cotton candy.
Listen.
You threaten everybody you talk to.
I don't mean to.
Do you listen to me?
I love you.
I don't want to be too personal. I don't want to get too close or anything, but when we ask that question, is there anything wrong?
Well, there's just nothing you can do about it. I mean, I just...
What? Do about what?
Yeah, I guess I lost what I used to be, and how I came to be here is...
Foggy?
Not foggy. I know how I came to be here.
You weren't always?
I just ain't allowed to talk about it.
Why not? Mr. Witch and Light?
No, I love Mr. Witch and Light. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, they took me in when I was fleeing from Prismere.
It's a trick.
What?
No.
I didn't hear what he said.
It's a trick.
Oh,
It's a
sorry.
trick.
She said, no, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light, they took me in. I'm indebted to Mr. Witch and Mr. Light. They took me in when I was fleeing Prismere, but...
Prismere is the
The
patron?
Fey lands.
Oh.
Yeah, it's where the carnival comes from. It's where we draw our power from. It's where we go when we're not here.
What's it like over there?
It's the Feywild. It's wonderful and beautiful, but it's not as good as it used to be. As she says that, or she tries to say something, she coughs up something and like some brown stuff into her hand, and she wipes her mouth and wipes it on her front left leg.
That was gross.
And
What was that? What
she
was
said,
that?
excuse me. Oh, it was nothing. It was
That was something.
nothing. No, yeah, we're from Prismere, but yeah, I made a I had to leave there, my home.
Did you make a bad deal?
Well, I didn't know I was making a bad deal, but yeah, I guess you could say that.
That's how bad deals go.
Typically.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was making a bad deal, but I used to be a regular girl. Well, I used to be a warrior. I used to have a war horse and everything. But
Those sick,
well,
sick people.
now you can see what has become of I had lost my horse,
Right.
and I came.
Did you though?
I had lost my horse, and I went to one of the local hags around there, a very powerful lady, and I all I wanted was for her to help me find my horse, because the horse was the last thing in the world that I loved, and well, as you can see, she made good on that deal.
Right. Looks like it. So you wasn't always like this.
No.
Well, it works for you. It works. Yeah.
Is she a human?
Looks good.
She's a human, right?
She's a centaur. She's a half horse, half person.
But when she said that she didn't used to look like this, was she like originally a human?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if she was like a half elf or something like that.
All the human parts of her look very human.
She's a half pixie. Her torso is this big, but her horse body is normal.
Left
But-
half the torso.
She
The
said,
horse
but
body does
y'all,
have human feet, though.
Hey, enough about me, y'all. Enough about me.
I'm sorry. I just like you say you went down to like one of the local hags. I'm like, come on down to Hagmar. Yeah.
I made a bad deal with a scary old lady, and you know,
Do you know the Baba Yaga?
she took my full humanness from me, and now I'm attached to this horse for eternity. Though I loved him.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And I mean,
not
it's
no.
working for you. You know, it looks good. Looks good.
Can't lose the horse now.
That's
Very true.
Bright
Very
side.
true.
That's true.
Oh,
That is
always a bright
I
side.
feel like if we keep talking to you, we're probably gonna make you sad.
Well, look,
Well,
is there anything
it's-
that we can do for you? We've helped a couple people today.
Kill a hag,
As you can
maybe.
see.
Oh, that would be. Yeah, if you guys could. Well, I don't know if you could. I don't care if you kill her, but maybe if you figure out a way to go into Prismere and seek out the hour.
We got it.
She coughs a ton of brown stuff into her hand. And whenever she pulls her hand up, you can see like 4 or 5 tiny little mushrooms growing out of her hand. And she goes, I'm sorry. Hey, here's the thing. I can't talk about some stuff. Also part of this deal I made. But the carousel... Sorry?
I think we're picking up what you're laying down. I think we're starting to understand.
Well,
Picking up what you planned.
the carousel, though. I have found out a way.
Is it a gateway?
It's not a gateway, but I have figured out a way for the carousel to speak to you in a way. And I can shut the carousel down for a little while for you to figure out its riddle. The only way that I could...
Everybody get out!
The only way that I could communicate some things was to imbue this carousel with a bit of magic, and it bypasses some of the curse that's been put on me. So if you all... once this carousel ride is over, I'll let you all on and tell everyone that y'all are here to fix it. And then you can examine it and try to check out the riddles.
Okay.
This doesn't involve a punch, right?
What?
A punch.
Oh.
You know what? Since y'all have been so kind to me and asking me about my own life, I won't charge you a punch.
Hey, sounds good. Yeah. I told you this would be fun. Now we're not
See,
riding a
Rusty?
carousel.
I
We're
can do things
carousel
with you.
technicians.
That's
You
right.
just happened to get us
Carousel
involved this
whisperers.
time.
Right, right.
You're still doing your own thing. You just drug us into it this time. I appreciate that. I appreciate being part of the team. That's cool. So to
So hey, do we need to wait for later or like?
She said, "Oh, I believe the carousel's just coming to a halt right now. Just give me a second. Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me." And she begins to the people who are in front of you in the line. She's like, "I'm very sorry. My ride technicians are here. I've been waiting for them to come and fix the ride. If y'all will just wait over here for a little while, I'm gonna put up a little fence, and y'all just wait around. They're gonna fix it, and it'll be bigger and better whenever y'all get back. All right? It'll be bigger, better, and faster. Okay?" But for now, y'all just gotta let these fellows aside. I know they don't look like much, but hey, it's kind of like it's kind of like the ancient Disney world. Y'all, the way they used to do things. I tell you never know when something was getting fixed. So y'all just hop on off, and we'll just let these fellas on to fix.
So this
the
is
ride.
like every amusement park ride when it shuts down during hours. It's like, did somebody die?
No, nobody
Somebody
died.
on the carousel.
No, sweetie, nobody died. I promise. Somebody just threw up real bad. Got down in the gears.
No, you don't.
they fell in the gears.
Who was it? Nobody.
Yes, it's somebody. in the
No,
audience,
it's nobody's fell in the gears.
Is she like one of those massive German horses?
She's like really, yeah.
So her hoof is like the size of a head. She just turns around and nobody died. It's okay.
Wait, there they are.
Nobody died. It just needs to clean up, a little tune up. Everything will be fine. 20 minutes tops, y'all. 20 minutes. Go grab a hot dog. Don't go to that one stand. I hear they're losing them. But go grab a hot dog from somewhere, and y'all just stick around. Okay, that conversation is over. She allows you into
Yeah.
she allows you into the carousel, and you guys can hop up onto the carousel. And she says, "I'll be right over here." Now I'm telling you, I can't answer any questions. I can't offer you any help because this is the best I can do to bypass the curse.
That's fine. We understand.
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay.
To get the carousel to speak to us, is it going to be pretty self-evident, or do we need to...
Just look around. I bet it'll become clear.
Gotcha.
All the horses, their eyes start glowing. They speak in unison.
Yeah.
This is not a ride I want.
Yeah, you got roll perception for
I
it.
am the darkness within the hearts of all.
I'm good
I
at
got
perception.
I got one.
16.
But she does say, as you guys are looking around, she says,
Josh, what time did you need to finish up?
About like 1:30.
Okay.
Yeah, we're good. I want to trade butterfly wings with her. I definitely want to trade butterfly wings. I feel like mine are like just like coat hanger butterfly wings, but like those are way better.
Can you not change them when you change yourself?
Probably, but I like those.
I was thinking mine were like little tiny ones for some reason. Little itty bitty ones.
We all shrank down for the fairy thing, but like the wings stayed the same size. So we're just looking
She says,
around.
sorry, as you guys are looking, she says, "Hey, wait." And whichever one of you is closest to her, Mick will say, she says, "Here, take this." And it's a clay pot with a brush in it, and it's got some golden paint inside. And she says, "You're going to need this."
We gotta paint something. What is this?
And she hands it to you and turns back around to go back to the thing.
Okay.
All right, roll perception. Y'all good?
16.
17.
Oh, dang.
1.
12.
All right.
Hey, good looking.
All right, my 16, my 17, and my 12. You guys noticed several things about the carousel. You noticed that the carousel is composed of 4 pairs of horses, or of unicorns, excuse me. You also all noticed that each of those unicorns have name tags on their bridles. Some of the name tags are full, and you can tell their full name, and then like some of the name tags are blotted out. Usually one of the pair's name tag is sorry. Yeah. Some of the names are complete, some of them are not. You approach the first pair of, I assume we'll just say you guys have a high enough perception to let Prince know that this is what is going on. And so you guys
pointing at things like, hey,
yeah.
what's that? Look at that.
You guys go
Look at that
around
thing.
and you notice that the name tags are painted in the same paint that's in the pot that Mick has been given. Some of the letters are blotted out though, so the names are not full of all of them. And so each pair of horses has these name tags. The first pair of horses, their name tags are 2 names. The first one's name is Fortune, and the second one's name is B, with 3 blanks after it. The second pair of unicorns' names are Pride, and then the next name is an F with 3 blanks behind it. The third pair of unicorns' names, the first name is Stone, and the second name is M blank blank S. And the fourth pair of unicorns' names are Stitch, and then blank blank. The second one's name is blank blank in blank.
In November?
Yep. Blank blank November blank.
Now, do I need to roll if I want to try to figure it out?
Try to figure out with your own brains, but I'll roll and I'll give you some hints, I guess.
That one's name is Moss.
Ah.
Yeah, you don't have to roll to give me the right answer if you know the right answer.
So the first one, Fortune, B-E blank blank blank?
B
Or-
blank blank blank. No, sorry.
Just
B
B
blank blank
So
blank.
Fortune is paired with Bold. Pride is paired with Fall. I don't know the last one.
Pride before the fall.
Fortune favors the bold. Pride cometh before the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do this in character if you don't mind.
Yeah, I didn't really think about that until after I said it. But that makes sense.
Yeah, but what about Fortune?
He said bold.
Bold?
Yeah.
I like it. Bold. So I'm going to go over there and get my little paint.
Okay.
Bold.
Scribbled in the old.
Bold. Fortune, bold. All right, how about this one? Is that fall? Pride fall? Pride before the fall?
Unless it's prideful. Pride.
Full of pride.
Is the Pride horse like a little bit ahead of the other one?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to go and put fall, A-L-L, in the thing.
Nice.
So, yeah. So, yeah, stone. What we got for stone?
I think it's Moss.
You say moss?
I could be wrong,
Makes sense to
but it
me.
fits.
Moss?
I can't think of anything else it would be.
Okay, yeah, so we'll put moss. We'll put,
Rolling stone
Oh.
gathers no moss.
right? And now, how about this last one? We got Stitch and then something.
Line.
Snitches get stitches.
That's not quite.
Yo, Rusty, you know, you're right. Stop. You're right on so many levels, but I don't think it fits. Oh, we got 3 letters here with an N.
You got enough paint?
We're going outside the lines on this one, boys.
I think that's it. I think it's line.
Line?
Maybe.
Stitch.
It's the only
Line.
thing that makes sense to me. But I don't know anything about
Hey, what do you
stitching.
fellas think?
I don't know anything about sewing. I am an armorer that I should, but I don't. So
I weld all my armor joints together.
What do we? What's? Oh, I have actually massive intelligence.
Okay.
Being a
Do you want? So you want to roll?
sure, I'll
thick
roll.
intelligence.
And just roll in like ability mode.
Yeah. Just roll intelligence.
Check the
Check.
book.
Can I
Wait, what about
also roll?
investigation? Can we do investigation?
Is that not the same thing as an intelligence roll?
The book of
You
all
might,
knowledge.
you might have
that you keep with
proficiency
you.
in.
Oh yeah.
No, but it wouldn't
proficiency in
have-
investigation.
That's not what it's about.
As
It's just
far as
catalog.
investigation,
I got
if
you.
this is going to be an intelligence roll, the investigation
everything
part's
I've
kind of already done
experienced.
with the whole. We need to write the letters in. I'm sorry.
You could
This is
do-
now- you're
you
now-
could do insight, maybe.
You're now
Oh,
figuring
insight.
out a puzzle. You rolled a what now?
6.
Okay, you rolled a 6. You already personally answered a couple, so you you know that
20.
what are you rolling?
Unnatural.
No, what are you rolling? What type of roll are you doing?
Oh, it's...
Strength.
I don't know if insight would be good, because... Just, I guess, full-on
Insight's
intelligence.
fine. You roll 20.
Yeah.
All right. At this point,
Nat 20 or?
Just a natural 20. Unnatural.
At this point, you guys definitely know it. Since you didn't answer any of the riddles earlier, you're trying to like, what are they doing? What are they going? What's going on?
He's
You
laser
come to the
focused.
conclusion at the same point that you are trying to continue the conclusion that these names come from popular phrases that are famous that most people know. You've already figured out that the first one comes from Fortune Favors the Bold. You know that the second one came from Pride Goes Before a Fall. The third one, you've learned that a rolling stone gathers no moss. Those feel very correct. So you know that this fourth one is from a famous phrase.
So it's not line then.
I don't know. A line stitching is a way of stitching, I believe.
Mhm. Yeah, that's not really like rolled off the tongue like that, you know. And we show it like Prince, look at it real close. That's an N and not an M, right?
Lime.
Well, stitch
No,
in
I'm
time.
just messing with you.
Stitch in time.
Yeah, but it's an N. It's not meant.
Yeah, so it's definitely N, right?
It's definitely an N.
It's definitely an
Okay,
N.
it's
Roll.
definitely an N.
All right, you, Mick, roll history check.
Ooh.
See if you can remember
I got a -8 on
this
history.
phrase.
Actually, I got a -1. Hey, I got a 2.
One.
You don't remember the full
I
phrase?
don't. I do not.
Is this something we would know? Do you know it?
I when I first read it, I was like, I don't think I would have come up with that immediately, but I might have got it.
Had you heard it before?
I'd heard it before, yes.
Can I roll history as well?
Yeah, roll
Could we
history.
all?
Yeah, everybody roll history. See if you've heard this thing.
20. Not
Woo.
natural.
I know you like stitch a song,
remember.
like line.
14.
One final hint with his big rolls is that a stitch in time is the correct phrase, but it's not the whole phrase. A stitch in time is just the like the subject of the phrase, this popular phrase.
See, that's the problem with America. We shorten everything down. Like,
Stitch in
never say
time makes
never
9?
is only part of the thing. It's actually like got 10 more words attached.
Yeah.
And it's
People
also
do it with Bible
Hispanic.
verses and everything too.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't know anything. I don't know.
I mean, Josh did just say something.
He said, "What'd you say?"
Stitch in time makes 9. Is that the phrase?
Do it.
I've never
9.
heard that.
We're gonna do it.
I've never heard
Do
that
it.
before in my life.
You haven't heard a lot of things before.
I haven't heard.
You
that.
haven't heard about soap.
I didn't hear those other two. I
Right. So
got
I'm gonna take my
divine
little-
inspiration.
My little brush, and you know,
I've met 3 people in my
and I'm
life.
gonna just Bob Ross the heck out of this thing. N
Alright.
I, and there's another N E,
Oh, yeah, you can
and then I
write.
sign my work after I'm done.
Awesome. Okay. So outside of the game, the phrase is actually a stitch in time saves 9.
Saves 9.
So I believe that the point of that phrase is that if you do one stitch good, it'll save 9 later. I guess is that
Look it
the
up.
point?
Well, if you have a rip in your pants, a stitch in time saves you from doing a bunch of them later.
Okay. There you go. Oh, a stitch in time, like a stitch at the right. A stitch. I got you.
If you sort
Yeah.
out a problem immediately, it may save a lot of extra work later.
Right. Perfect. There you go. Perfect. All right. So outside the game, yeah, that's correct. Inside the game, Diana turns to you and she says, also, I didn't introduce myself earlier. My name's Diana Cloppington.
Diana Cloppington. Was your name always Cloppington?
It's a cruel joke.
It is.
But
I like Diana. We're going to stick with Diana.
I just kind of took to it.
So, hey, those wings you got there, you want to trade? You want to trade? I like those wings you got.
Ours look very similar. Ours look about the same. Why do you want these?
I really like them.
All right, y'all. I think y'all got probably. I mean, I imagine y'all probably did a good job with the riddle. So here you go. She trades wings with you.
Yeah, there we go.
She slips the wings onto her back, and she says, "All right, now y'all hop on the carousel for a free ride. After fixing the carousel, we're going to give them a free ride.
Got the body out,
and then y'all can be on your way after that. Okay?
All right, sounds good. Sounds good.
I'll jump on.
Y'all good?
Rusty, how fast do you think this thing goes?
Mach 4.
Okay.
Let's go. You got a seatbelt or something? I don't see a seatbelt.
So
I'm looking.
You guys hop onto the carousel. The
carousel.
While you are riding, each of you hop onto one of the unicorns. You're riding the unicorns.
Whee!
As you hop onto the ride, the eyes of the unicorns light up.
That's right. Oh no! No!
Get me off of this thing.
And telepathically, you gain a connection with these unicorns.
I'll go dibs on fortune.
On what?
Fortune.
Okay, you hopped on fortune.
Unicorns like, hey man, what's going on?
What's up?
You're riding around, and the unicorns begin to tell you things. You get these ideas telepathically through the unicorns.
Kill the short one.
First of all, you guys, sorry. You guys learn who has the lost thing that you were given.
Ooh, boy.
So in your mind, you hear,
which we interpret as,
there is a thing that you have lost, and it has come at great cost. The one whom has the thing you seek is Mick. You learn. You learn that Scabatha Nightshade.
Ooh. Scabatha
Nightshade.
That's
all right.
Scabatha Nightshade is who has what you lost.
I hope her hands aren't dirty.
Prince, you learn that Bavlorna Blightstraw has the Bavlorna, Bavlorna.
Oh, the V. Well, she's a TH.
Bavlorna.
What is it?
Bavlorna Brightstraw.
Bright straw.
Bavlorna Bright Straw has what you seek.
I'm going to rip it out of her throat.
Eric, you learn that Bavlorna Bright Straw also has what you lost.
We are going to rip them out of her throat.
And Rusty, you learn that Scabatha Nightshade is the one that took what you lost.
I don't need it that bad. Scabatha.
She can keep it.
So all right, if anybody out there is named Scabatha,
so
I'm not making fun of you.
What was the centaur's name?
I just
again?
think that's true.
Diana
Cloppington.
Oh yeah.
What was her horse's name?
Cloppington.
Diana.
Mick and Rusty, you guys learn while you're riding the horses. They say, Bavlona's lair. No, excuse me. Sorry.
Wrong.
Scabatha's lair is a dead, hollowed-out tree in a sylvan forest. That's what you two learn. Scabatha Nightshade.
Gotcha.
Scabatha's lair is a dead, hollowed-out tree in a sylvan forest. S-I-L-V.
Why didn't we go here first?
Sylvan is forest, so it's in a forest.
Hey, I didn't write this. I'm sorry.
Latin people, keep up with it.
Yeah.
You know, this would have been a very different campaign if I'd played Grim.
Oh God! Give it back! I punched the unicorn.
Bavlorna's
I feel like it still has more to give.
missing, or Prince and Eric, you guys learn that Bavlorna's lair, Bavlorna's lair is in a rambling cottage on stilts in a fey swamp.
Rambling cottage?
Rambling.
Oh.
At?
In Face Swamp.
Oh.
A rambling cottage in a fey swamp.
So it is Baba Yaga.
I was about to say.
This
That
is the
sounds
second
familiar.
time we've killed her.
Yeah.
Keith's over here doing the prophecy and stuff, and John's over there. Creak. I'm like, oh, this is good sound. Never mind.
You also learn one final secret. Mick and Rusty, you guys learn.
Come on, Powerball. Come on.
The hag you seek sleeps in a dollhouse and cannot remember the first creature she sees when she wakes up. Yep.
Can
Just
I
like me.
remember?
So I have to look in the mirror every day when I first wake up. So I forget who I am.
What's that creature? It's me. That's my face.
That's me. Of course I know him.
And then Prince and Eric, you guys learn the hag you seek is allergic to seeing someone run widdershins.
What?
It's a spiral.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Allergic
I
to
didn't
window?
know.
What?
Widdershins is like counterclockwise, I think.
The hag you seek
Hey,
is
Widdershins-
allergic.
I called it on Sylvan Forest, so this one's all you.
The hag you seek is allergic to seeing someone run widdershins.
That's perfect, because Tabaxi can double their speed. I'll just dash as an action.
She just vomits until she dies.
In the Last Apprentice series, the way they would capture witches, they had to throw a silver chain on them in a Widdershin spiral, which is
Okay.
like it's a counterclockwise, like basically lasso them counterclockwise,
Mm-hmm.
and that would like paralyze a witch.
In
So,
a direction contrary to the sun's course, considered as unlucky, counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise.
All right, you guys get that information, and the carousel comes to a halt. And Diana says to you, "Well, I certainly hope you enjoyed your ride."